This is an old gamekeeper's cottage. I don't know anything about the dates of it, but I'm going to try and get a bit closer and get through the trees. There's a few more people around now, so there we are. It's really just a shell. It's still quite interesting. There's a few brambles. Oh. There's just a lot of wire dumped here. Should be able to get inside with any luck. The roof is completely gone. Watch underfoot a bit. Yeah. See the step. You can see there's a yew tree growing right out of a hole in the wall. You can see by the shape there was obviously a porch there at one time.
Sally, come on this way. Sally, come this way.
You can see the old decoration above the window there. And where the old lintel inside is completely rotten and sagging down. I'm going to go inside now, if I can. Here we are. Okay. Whoops, I scared a bird. You see the old fireplace. Quite a good size. And looking further up on the wall, there's a little fireplace there, which must have been the first floor. It's like a metal one. And the remains of the chimney. I'm just going to have a look inside. See if I can see up the chimney without it falling on me. There we are. I can just about see the top. Probably would have been quite a big house for the time it was built. There's a chimney at the other end. Another first floor fireplace and a smaller fireplace at the bottom here. Still a bit of paint on the walls. Looks like a window has been bricked up at the back there at one time, where it's collapsed. There's a little ingle nook there. What's left of the paint. All the fire surrounds are gone. You can see the tree coming right up in the middle here. And another blocked in window. So the walls are really starting to collapse quite badly now. And back outside. It's got a lovely view right across the fields. You can see the swans on the lake there. And there's one of those really random shoes that I was wondering how they always appear everywhere. Turn it over. It's absolutely smothered in moss. And there's a little shed there, which probably would have been the garden for the gamekeeper's cottage. You can see it's right at the bottom of a bit of a cliff, like a quarry. And if you look at this end part of the main house, it's all tiled with Welsh slate. I'm just going to have a look in this little shed here. You can see where it's been quarried out. There's a bit of a step. It must have been really pretty at one time. And an old saucepan that someone has left on the windowsill. Have a look in. And as usual, someone has put some graffiti. And no matter where you are, in the middle of nowhere, there always seems to be a graffiti artist. There's a bit of broken mirror on the floor and an old water pipe. Someone's obviously been in here fairly recently, judging by the drinks cans. Has been boarded up at that end. Through the ivy. I'm just going to walk around the back of the cottage now. There's a bit of a hole in the bottom of the wall. I don't know what that would have been. A bit strange. Air vent, I suppose. You can see where the slates now are falling off. Sadly, the Welsh slates are worth quite a lot of money now. And they tend to use synthetic ones on modern buildings. There's a tree there growing right into that piece of wall that's crumbling away. And there's ivy going up the back. It seems to be a bit clearer around here than it was last time I visited. Somebody's been cutting the vegetation back. Oh, I've just seen a sign there that says no entry. It's a bit late now. That looks like an old metal water tank. It seems to be dumped. And another lintel on the ground. You can see a ridge tile on the floor there. Oops. Oops. Oh, there's quite a few ridge tiles from the roof on the ground here. And there we are, there's the sign, which we didn't see on the way in. And there's another little shed here. Oops. Bit of a mud bath. There's a little area here, which looks like it had a water pipe and two like seats at the side, and a little hut here, which probably would have been the tea bar or outside toilet. It's quite rotten. I wonder if I can have a peep inside. Oh, just empty in there now. It's a shame the church itself wasn't accessible, but there's still plenty to look at. There's also a castle on the estate and an old ice house and a pump house where the water used to be pumped up to the mansion. But I'm not sure if we'll have time to go up there today. So that's it for this section, and thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.